There are a ton of podcasts out there, but finding the right one can be difficult. In our new column Pod Hunters, we cover what we've been listening to that we can't stop thinking about. With the 50th anniversary of the Apollo 11 mission taking place this weekend, there has been plenty of retrospectives and examinations on the impact of the space race and the lunar missions. In addition to a flood of books and documentaries, there are a handful of podcasts as well. One of those new podcasts is the Washington Post's Moonrise, hosted by Lillian Cunningham. Cunningham is the creator of a couple of other excellent podcasts, Constitutional, about the stories behind the U.S. Constitution, and Presidential, in which she spent each episode talking about each of the then 44 U.S. presidents. The first episode of Moonrise launched on Friday, and over the next 12 episodes, will chronicling the various beats of the space race between the United States and the USSR, how the U.S. developed the technology, and what went into the decision to launch the space program in the first place. You can listen to Moonrise on the Washington Post's website, and on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, and Stitcher. Image, Washington Post. Cunningham told The Verge that she was interested in following up Constitutional and Presidential, that she and the Post wanted to do a third investigation of American history, and that the 50th anniversary represented a good opportunity. But to me, that actually wasn't the most interesting thing about it. It was more that with both Presidential and Constitutional, they were podcasts about history, but they were also vehicles for trying to provide context and were an exploration of themes and questions that are on people's minds right now. It was an opportunity to go back and learn something from history that tells us more about the country that we live in today. The story of the space race, she says, was timely. Not because of the 50th anniversary, but because space has become a major topic. The Trump administration has been pushing for a return to the moon, while private companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin have been making headlines with their own launches and lunar ambitions. All that kind of added up into a thought that it would be really interesting to look back at this first chapter of history and see what it has to tell us about what we're going through today. In particular, Cunningham explained that she was more interested in why we ended up going to the moon, rather than the how.